This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got another fun one for you. One last trip in the Starkster S1. We are joined by a community member, One Wipe Jr. I'd hate to meet his father. I'm sure his name is One Wipe Sr. I had planned tonight to do the new light tanks, the new monster light tanks reviews or slash honest first looks, but unfortunately they have yet to be credited to my account yet, so I cannot do that. So I'm just waiting for Wargaming, and once they do, we'll get those videos out there for you guys. Until then, I figured I was online the other day, and One Wipe sent me a message, said, "Hey man, you want to platoon up, maybe run a few games?" And I was like, "Sure." He said, "The only problem is my highest tier is tier 8. I said, "That's fine. I can run pretty much anything. I really don't care. I'll get on, I'll run with just about anybody if I have time and if I'm not already, planning a video for the night or whatever. I don't mind. I really don't." So initially, because it's a tier 10 match, we get the worst possible matchmaking being a tier 10 match. We're in a tank that can be one-shotted by a good chunk of the enemy. So we're just going to take it easy. We're going to sit back and snipe. Now, One Wipe ends up pushing up a little bit too far. He's in an IS-6, I believe. And he's going to push up a little bit far early on, and he's going to get caught by a couple heavy tanks that are pretty large over here. Now this Oho, we've got nothing. We just chew him apart all day long. Now remember, I don't have crew trained up or anything. This is just the stock tank with equipment. I've got binos, rammer, and GLD. And we're just waiting to see what we can do here. And this Oho keeps poking out, so we're going to keep taking everything we can from him. And like I said, when you're in a tier 8 and you're in a tier 10 match and you got no armor and you got no health, the best thing you can do is just stay back, conserve your hit points, and do as much damage as you can. And this Oho has allowed me to strip literally all of his health clean off of him. And there he goes. One Wipe gets the kill. Now we've got these guys up on the hill. We've got an STI up there. That's not preferable because that's a nasty tier 9 heavy tank. That's going to be a little bit difficult to deal with. And he's going to charge straight over the hill like a madman, take 0 damage doing it, and then we put one almost right into his belly, and the game decides, no, that's not the one you need to hit. And so here we go, right into his track, because again, game's like, nah, we can't allow you to hit that.
They've spotted us.
And we put one into Holland Hood, just in case. Just for S&G. We drop out of siege mode immediately, back off, break contact, and then we get back into siege mode and just enough to peek over the hill here. We just want to catch them slipping. Now they know I'm up here. They're not going to be going crazy to get themselves into too much trouble. But if they do, I'll be here to make them pay. And come on. You can't make that up. That shot literally hit the one spot that I couldn't hit him. Just as he backed up over that hill, it derped right in front of him. Again, we're just staying in siege mode. We don't want to leave siege mode right now because there's still targets we can engage. But it's looking like every target we had, so we're just going to go ahead and relocate. Now, I don't relocate too far forward because I noticed that we've lost the entire right flank. So I'm just going to go straight here and initially try to get a shot and then back off and then turn to the right because I see all these guys over there. And I'm going to see if I can't get a couple cheeky shots in. We're going to hurry up, get into siege mode, and then finish rotating around. And we just don't quite have it, so I get back into drive mode and I'm out of here. And this is one of the things about the tank, and this is the part of the tank that you've got to get used to. It's not easy getting used to a new mechanic, especially when you have to go in and out of siege mode constantly. Now, some of you may or may not have a problem with what I'm about to do, because I could have positioned in a different spot and maybe help the team a little bit more. But my team decided to go crazy and go sit on center hill for some reason. And so I positioned myself in the best possible spot that I thought of at the time to be able to defend the base and catch anybody slipping that comes out. Now right here I've got no shots whatsoever, but it's just a matter of time before they start pushing those guys off the center hill and I'll have shots. I just got to bide my time, wait here, and wait for it. And I've got one wipe here pulling up to use that rock to be able to protect himself and then defend the base. So we know there's a Death Star, and we know there's an IS-7. Well, I can't hit the Death Star, he's behind a rock. IS-7's up on the hill coming down. There he is. Put one into this bottom plate. Good shot. Death Star backs off instead of going forward. It's unfortunate, but it's the thing. And do we get a second? Yes, we do get a second shot into the IS-7. And you can see we're engaging from outside of their view range. So we got nothing to worry about there. I tried to snapshot that light tank on his way down the hill, but he's just a little too fast. And I don't get it. And now we're going to get into an interesting situation. Now, here's one of those... Oh, that's a terrible first shot. I should have left it aimed where I was and then just took the shot. But I thought he was going to charge straight out. He didn't. He stayed back. So I basically jerked the stick for no reason. I could have shot straight where I was aiming and would have been able to pin him. Then I thought maybe he'd come out from behind the rock. And nope. Can't get him shot into the back of him there. You know, it should be a clear shot right into the back top of his tank. And down goes our last heavy tank. He's about to drop. Come on, guys. Come out so I can shoot you. There it is. Shot out. Got him. IS-7's down. We still got the Panzer Kampfwagen 7 over there. We've got one tank destroyer, which I believe is a T-30. We've got the light tank. There's a lot of bad guys out here, and there's only 2 Tier 8s left on the team. But we're going to give it the best we can, and just hope that we can at least continue to make an impact. I'm at 8 pins right now. Oh, here we go. Light tank, snapshot, shot out, got him. Perfect. That's one of those times where you put the cursor ahead, and then the tank has to has to catch up, and you got to make sure you make that shot. So we pull up, out of siege mode, and there's the heavy tank. Enter siege mode, come on, come on, come on, and right through the side of his tank. IS-3 gets pinned. IS-6 is pushing up. Come on, put it on him. Now there's the T-30 tank destroyer back there that's going to be a problem. And I was trying to get around the corner to take shots at the tank destroyer, but I just can't quite get a shot on it. There we go. Into the side of the tank destroyer for our 11th pin. Now, one wipe is down, and then the Panzer comes up behind us finally to finishes us off. But we end up with 11 hits and 2 kills. That puts us at the top of the leaderboard. Tier 8 match and a Tier 10 match, or a Tier 8 tank and a Tier 10 match. 4,200 damage and 2 kills in a Tier 10 match. Almost 100,000 silver made. Not bad. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.